All right.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Collective Rewilding. My name is Tammie Larson, and I'll be your host for the Tea Talk. Today, we will be going in my lovely backyard. Excuse the mess, you guys. We're currently working on our uh, our landscaping and resizing and kind of fixing our garden beds. Okay. So, my husband, Daryl Larson, will be your lovely co-host for the this lovely uh live. And honey, you look so amazingly hot. Anyways, I
Thank
give
you.
him I give him compliments all the time, but he just gets shy. But
I'll try to give you a good view while you're speaking.
all
I
right.
got
So
you. Sorry, I have you guys over here by the pile of trash I just got together. I didn't know you were going to announce while I was showing everybody the trash. But let me try to get you a good view here.
it's a part of being a gardener. Not every gardener has like the best scenery when it's in the works. That looks good, honey.
And my
Did you
video's lagging,
did you
so
want
it's
to
kind of
did you
difficult
want
for me.
did you want to take my phone maybe?
No,
Okay.
just just go ahead, keep explaining what you were explaining. You sounded good.
Oh, thanks. Well, okay, so basically, Daryl, he's gonna, honestly, I have no idea what Daryl's gonna do, but he's gonna make our rock garden a little bit more smaller and kind of reshape it. Okay, so during the winter time, you guys, we have a lot of rain. Okay, if Daryl goes up, you'll see that we do not have rain gutters. So what happens
Yeah.
is
No rain
this
gutters.
yeah, so what happens is
Nor
we
on the
get
awning either.
an extreme amount of porridge of rain that comes right here where my bay window is. You can see that line right here. So somehow me and Dara are going to figure out how we can make some type of piping where we can collect that water and make it go into a garden bed where we can reuse that water instead of it flooding that area because I can't have it
Yeah.
flooding, and um yeah uh yeah so Daryl's gonna be restructuring this whole area. He's gonna probably
Yeah, so what it floods actually, there's a channel there there for drainage. They actually used to have there's a channel dug here and it goes all the way to the edge of the hill. So if we went that way, we would find the concrete uh drainage channel that they have over there. And they poured like 4 or 5 different concrete channels because the hill keeps moving and it just seems stupid and redundant to me. But yeah, we need something more permanent for drainage. Like, yeah, rain gutters would be nice, but I think it's kind of good when the ground drains itself and
or
you
at
don't get much
least
erosion.
or like
What we
honey
have now is a lot of erosion.
honey I've seen one of those chain things where you can like hang them from your roof thingy, and it helps the water, like it goes down like this chain thing, so it's not like a huge amount of pour it, and then you can like put like a pot or something like that.
But what
I
we need to
see.
get, yeah, we need rain gutters, but
Yeah.
but probably rain gutters with like holes drilled in the bottom, so that, like
Yeah.
it goes down into our natural drainage that our the irrigation we already have on the ground level,
Would we able to do like a rain bucket,
and and we would just use the what are they called, rain gutters. We would just use the rain gutters to funnel the water into the channels so it drains off the hill without very minimal erosion. That's the goal. But we have a lot of dirt to move here, so that's what I started working on here. Uh,
Yeah.
and so I'm trying to get the bay. So I'm trying to get the bay window area prepared because this is going to be a garden bed too. Uh, we already have cilantro over there, and I
But
think we still have some. What's it called? The collard greens.
that could
Those
be,
collard greens
it
look
looks like
very.
to me it could be it could be like a squash because they're big leaves. I'm not quite sure until it really goes. If it feels rough, it could be a broccoli. I don't know quite what it is yet, you guys, but collards are more like
I
greener.
could. I think they're collard greens. If those are collard greens, those are the freshest looking collard greens we had on the property.
I don't know, but the way
Really good.
their leaves are shaped, it's I think it's a cucumber or it could be something else. I'm not quite sure, but their leaves are extremely big.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we
I hope
don't
I hope
know.
it's something big like a cucumber or a melon. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
that's what I'm trying to think. A melon, like a vine, because they start doing that and they'll start, yeah.
But we have so yeah, we have melon, we have cilantro, we have dill, we have what lettuce, Swiss chard, and some flowers, right?
Yeah, we got some parsley in there as well.
Let me try and get closer to the garden bed for you. I gotta bring my food with me. Sorry.
You can't bring the extension cord, like the
I
green one.
am.
Oh shoot, walk it out, walk it out.
This is about as far as I can go. Uh-oh. My phone's jacking up. All right, can you see the plans good?
We get to see them at afar, you know. I mean, uh, it is what it is. It's not like we can see them like, uh, we can see them. We can see them,
All
Daryl.
right. Anyway,
But basically,
yeah,
what
so that's the
we're working
plan.
on.
I would like to get to work if you don't mind. If you
Yeah.
don't mind, just keep talking to them, and I've got a mess to clean up.
All right. So this is where we do the tea talk. So does anybody have any ideas of what type of flowers do you think I should plant? Because right where my bay window is gets nothing but full sun, and this whole area will get full sun in the summer. Um, I have tons of seeds. Uh, yeah, so this is what it basically is like right now. Just cleaning up our property and figuring out, as Daryl says, you could tell like the ground sinks. So we're constantly moving sand a lot because of the rain, because it starts sinking and then just, yeah, and you have to push it down. And then I also got some, what do you call it? I got some gypsum as well uh, to help to leave up the help the soil aerate. So yeah, this is a lot of trash, you guys. Welcome to Barstow Heights, you guys. I'm not embarrassed. I have no shame. I mean, you know, it was a whole lot worse before, you guys, and you know, uh, my whole house is a work in progress. You know, when you have a huge house and a huge property, it's a lot of to maintain. You know, I don't have a landscaper that can come and help us do this. So this is something that we're learning to do together, you know. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so uh
This is what annoys me the most. I shouldn't have left this diffuser panel out. This shit is diffuser panel for your fluorescent lighting fixtures. I should have left that where it was. Now it's all over the place and in our dirt. Sorry.
no worries. So yeah, but like there's a lot of winds and I have a lot of dogs, you guys, and sometimes I just throw a lot of the plants that have died in the soil. So, you know, that's what you're kind of seeing as well. And just a lot of debris, you know, just like any other yard that you see out there. Hopefully not as bad as mine. But you know, at the end of this whole journey, you guys, you know, it's gonna look good. It's just when you're starting something, you gotta start somewhere, you know, and uh cleaning up the garbage and getting a feel of what your, you know, property really looks like without all this clutter and, you know, trash and, you know, it's a it's a it's a lot. It's a, I don't know. But does anybody else want to tag other than myself here? We're just kind of like showing you our daily what we would do to prepare ourselves for this upcoming summer, which is coming up here real quick, right around the corner. So uh, that one garden bed that Daryl has covered, I put like fresh soil and fresh everything. So I covered it so the dogs don't go in there. That's probably, where my jalapenos will go, you know. But I got to see, my plant companions to see exactly what, like, because I don't want to get freaking bugs. I don't want to get unnecessary insects uh, like worms, that type of stuff. So I got to be really careful what plants I am planting next to each other, you know. So I haven't really had an issue uh, in the one my rock garden. I've only had like maybe 3 or 4, maybe like 10 leaves getting eaten by like a worm with a hole. But other than that, um, I haven't seen too many bug activity or aphids. But I did buy some aphid neem oil. With Daryl, am I saying it right? Neem oil,
Uh, Nematode oil.
nematode oil, which is organic. So it
I I
with
haven't read the bottle yet. Actually, let me. I'm gonna get that in a minute. I'm
yeah.
actually here to mute my microphone so like everybody can hear you while I'm working.
No, I want you to like unmute. Are you talking to
I'm
yourself?
about to use the shovel. You were on a roll there. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay. I don't mind. Is it loud or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be loud when steel hits
Okay.
rock. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I forgot what I was talking about anyways. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, nematode oil. I actually put it on the platform. All right. We're gonna share my. I'm gonna share my screen. Did I share my screen? I'm sharing my screen. You can still see Daryl, right? And me, right? No, you're not gonna be able to. Let me hmm, hang on, you guys. Add pin. Do 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 do. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Let's see if I can share my screen. Let's see here. I want to see if I can share my screen at the same time. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Can you see my screen and his screen? Can you see the platform? Charity?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, we got this shit. All right, we're gangsters. All right, so I posted it in here and the gardening hacks because with dill it attracts aphids. Aphids. Or did I put it in my area? I was posting so much stuff. Oh, here we go. Neem oil. This is what it is. All right. Learn how to use this natural pesticide on your indoor and outdoor plants. All right. See? .edu. All right, you guys. So we got some scientific based research. That's what is our goal. Okay, we want something reliable to back our stuff up. Okay, as a master gardener, that's what we do. All right. So what is neem oil? Okay, neem oil is a natural occurring pesticide found in seeds from the neem tree. Never heard of a neem tree, have you guys? Never heard of a neem tree until now. It is yellow to brown, has a bitter taste, and garlic and a sulfur smell. Okay, it has been used for hundreds of years to control pests and diseases. Components of neem oil can be found in many products today. This includes toothpaste, cosmetics, soaps, and uh, pet shampoos. Okay, neem oil is a mixture of components. Azudra something tine, whatever it says, is the most active ingredient for repelling and killing pests that can interact with neem oil. Extracted can be extracted from neem oil. The portion left over can be. I'm not used to reading out loud, you guys, so I can't pronounce words, nor can I spell them, nor can I say them. So I kind of like, okay, I don't understand that word, so I'd go and probably copy and paste it and read about what it meant. What are some of the products that contain? I just want to know what does it work. Okay, neem oil is made from many components. It's active. It reduces insect feeding and it acts on repellent. It also interferes with insect hormone systems, making it harder for insects to grow and lay their eggs. Okay. All right. We don't want no motherfucking eggs on my vegetables, yo. Because once like they infest, it's just oh my god, it makes you want to lose, makes you lose your appetite. But it's just there's good pests and pests that we need in our garden to help get those other pests away. But sometimes we need some other things to help prevent pests coming into our garden and damaging our plants. All right, so kill insects. Let's see here. People can be exposed to the chemical. People can be exposed to chemicals by eating them, breathing them in through skin contact and eye contact. Since neem oil is used in a variety of crops, people are mainly exposed to neem oil in their diet. Okay, people who apply neem oil may also be exposed if they inhale the mist or the dust. Okay, the product will touch their skin or falls. Wash hands before eating or smoking. All right. I'm just trying to see. I want to see about like dogs. Like, what about pets? Like what happens? I mean, if the humans can eat it and put it on their skin, it's not going to affect them. Okay, our children are more sensitive to erythritol than adults. Okay, when rats were fed neem oil in one study, oh hell yeah, I'm on that shit. The rats, it says if they were fed neem oil in one study, their pregnancy ended. All right, so that's a good thing to know. Like rats were fed. How do you say this word? Azanadarocetine and their diet through their lives. No effects off their offspring were found. Additionally, neem oil is used in toothpaste, and traditional medicines around the world. Show sensitive. All right, it looks like we're okay. Can neem oil affect the birds, feed, and wildlife? It's non-toxic to birds, mammals, bees, and the plants. Neem oil is slightly toxic to fish and other aquatic organisms. That is toxic to fish. Therefore, bees and other pollinators are not likely to be harmed. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. I like to look at images. And you know what? It is in Espanol. Mi poquito. I don't know why I posted. That was just like a Spanish version right there. Oh. All right. I'm just going through this stuff, you guys. I'm just trying to figure out because that's the main thing with dill plants and a lot of plants is the aphid problem. And I have like, all right. What is my husband doing? Where did he go? Where did my husband go?
Here.
Did he go? We
Just
want
sharing your screen. That's all.
No, we can share.
My
Honey, I can share screens at both times.
I was going to ask you a question.
Yeah, of course.
Hang on. Let me figure out how to flip my camera
Oh,
again.
honey, you're so patient. He's just like waiting for me. Okay, so you guys, you know how much those things are at, like Home Depot? Like those things came with
That's
our property.
exactly what I got on to ask you about. Do you remember how much these cost me? Because it was ridiculous. I'm
Yeah,
sitting here
okay.
trying to bend this one back into shape.
Yeah, so I was doing my research on the internet, and these cages that Daryl's setting up,
I think it's fucked up when I
like
started.
$20. I didn't buy these. They came with the property. Whoever purchased them, they probably got them at the same time. But $20 just for one notch, okay? And it's like a border thing, okay, where I can like it's like a border where I can, prevent my dogs, but they can go right
What
through it.
was it, like $14 per segment or some shit?
$20
On
just
one
for
segment?
one
Or was it
segment,
like
you
a couple
guys.
segments? I think it said $20 per segment. So
Yeah,
that just be
20.
one of these things, right?
Honey, you have to share your screen the other way because we're looking at the wall.
See, that's what happens when my video lags. I thought it was facing me.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna stop sharing. There you go. Yeah, just one. Is that two, Daryl, or is that one? Yeah, that
Oh,
bad boy right there.
we have 4 segments here, but I took them apart because those ones were hell bent. And these ones were okay. But I kind of bent
Yes.
it back in shape. These need to be like tack. Some of these need to be like tack welded back together, like the welds came apart.
Yeah, they're expensive. Like expensive. Like, and I
Because
didn't. Like, this is like
they're
8 years
supposed to be
ago.
welded together, but I think it's just mostly paint holding it together on some of the joints.
Yeah, it's been through the ringer, but like I said, I have like a set of them because they came with the house. But I was looking a couple months ago, and I was like, Daryl, because I wanted to see if there was more, so I can obviously add more on because
Yeah,
they're pretty cool and they're pretty tall. I like them. So I was gonna put some
they're
like
going
green.
crazy on some drums down the hill. It sounds like there's a marching band. Going crazy.
Yeah, a lot of things. It's a holiday or something. But yeah, so yeah, those things are really expensive. Like, and even with all these big pots that I've gotten on the property, like these barrels that came with the property, I'm looking at Home Depot, they're like 40 to $50. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like I wanna grow like my potatoes in them. I want to grow strawberries in them because they're a big wooden or whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to like the rock thing seems pretty cool because I'm not like my dogs just don't go over there. Like if there's rocks and stuff, they're not gonna 9 times gonna go over there. They're probably gonna pee on the rock. They're not gonna go lay in my garden. Or and just with any type of other animals, like they just I don't know. I think the rocks help it from like distracting my dogs from not going in my garden.
All
Cause
right, you want to see what it looks like now?
Johnny,
That I've cleaned up a little bit.
you look
I
great.
don't think so.
Oh, honey, you're doing such a great job. I wish I can go out there and like be there
That's
with him and
all
do
right.
it. It's super cold, you guys. And like I'm just in his way most of the time and tell him to do so many things. And he, he's on the spectrum. So like I give him too much instructions and tell him to do so much things. And he's like, Tammy, I'm not even done with
I
the
think you're off the spectrum.
I'm on some spectrum. My brain goes so fast and I'm like, I can't walk. So if I could, my brain would be like, let's get this done, like right now, right now. And him, it's kind of like I have to like slow down and I know that he's not Superman, you
So
know.
how's it? So check
Okay.
out the view from the front. What do you think?
I think it looks really
Better,
nice.
right?
Oh, mucho better.
I told you to ignore the trash. It's not
See,
that bad once you pick it up.
Everybody in YouTube, ignore the trash when you walked in this in the afternoon. Look, okay, so this is what this is the whole part of landscaping, you guys. See all this stuff, it will disappear before your own eyes. Okay, so these are my snap peas. Okay, you guys. So I did grow these inside. Okay.
Are these that piece?
Yeah, those are my sweet snap peas.
I think I think we lost the sign for this one because this one says zucchini.
Okay, that's zucchini. Never mind. Hey,
And here we have Oregon sugar pod peas
here we
right
go.
here.
Hell yeah.
They all survived.
Yay! Success, you guys. Look at them. And I don't
And
really touch
then
and oh, that is so cool. So what I'm trying to try to do is probably put like a I'm thinking with like a spaghetti strainer. I have a spaghetti strainer and just it dawned on me. I was like, "Oh my goodness, this would really help, to cover my plants at nighttime, you know, especially when they're like this small." Because like I said, these chickmunks, they're gonna start coming up the hill, here pretty soon here. I'm not feeding them anymore, so I don't really see them that much anymore, but still, if there's fresh greenery, and I'm just worried about the snakes, when I start producing more like green.
yeah, I'm gradually clearing vegetation here and there. I had a lot of junk to get out of the way first, though.
So with
So
these tires, I'm
I'm not
gonna use
actually-
them. I have this thing I've seen on the YouTube. It's on my Discord where like these Chinese people, they use them, and I'm gonna use them as
I'll
I'm
look at
gonna
that more.
like put soil and then use like my watermelon. I don't want my watermelon on the ground, so I'm gonna somehow create a trellis within the tire that goes up. So when I put the seed in the tire in the dirt, it's going to grow like a vine and it's going to go up and stuff. So I want to try that with all these cool tires. I'm going to put plastic around them, inside them. Okay. I'm going to cut them, so it's just, I need to use them, it's like, a lot of, I want to plant things in the ground, but at this current time, there's so much I'm working with, and look at that's what I'm working with is dirt. But Daryl doesn't really. We just cleaned our yard, you guys, not too long ago. So this just doing
These are
this,
rooted deep.
yeah.
Okay, I'll get that one later.
And what
Sorry.
I really want to do is that I want a brick guard. I want my whole backyard in bricks. Like the Chinese, how they have like all these cool walkways, and I want it like since I am in a wheelchair and I crawl around a lot. Okay, so it's going to be a lot more easier for me to go around and have pathways than versus going around and mulch and on my hands. So I want like maybe some really cool like Daryl, what do they call them? That I was watching this YouTube. This girl got those things that you put in your kitchen on your wall. Um,
Not sure.
like she had this like slab of like stone, that you can put in your kitchen on your wall. It's like stones, and they're on like a slab, and then she put them right next to her garden.
I'm
So
not sure I watched that video with you.
yeah, Daryl, remember you're like, yeah, we can go to Home Depot and see all the different types they have. It's like a slab
I'm in
of.
the middle of working. I'm not keeping up with what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
was
yeah,
pulling all these weeds
okay. Yeah, that's what
and
I.
making my mark because there's a mark here I'm trying to use, and it goes. See, there's a straight line. You see how we have our here? Let me flip it around so I can show you what I'm talking about again.
I'm so glad my internet's working, you guys.
Because there's a reference point at the edge of the yard there. Because you see these paving tiles we have here where the pull system is. There's a straight line. Follow the edge. You follow the edge of this pavement, and it goes all the way to this notch and the curb over here. It's a perfectly straight line. It's reference point. Right here. See? This show to talk about.
Those are soakers.
You see where these pieces of concrete are separated here?
Yeah.
That's actually a reference mark from the pavement over there, where the paving tiles are. It's a straight line.
See, this is
So you
what
can,
happens when you marry a smart husband. You know what I'm saying? He pays close attention to those details because I would have known to like, oh, that goes like that. But it looks so much better, you guys. Oh my God, you
so
guys.
I'm trying to keep that mark there for later. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're
Don't mind.
good. No, you're good, honey. So yeah, we're still working on our pool. You know, as you can see, Daryl, we have to suck and there's my fireplace, you guys. So that's another goal that I want to do is get some grant like opportunities for getting my fireplace up and going again. They closed it
You,
off because it's inoperable. You know, it's not safe.
you guys want to see if the lawnmower runs?
No.
Oh man. All right. Good.
We just want to see what you're doing, Daryl. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, I'm gonna see if it runs anyways. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, honey, are you going to show more of what you're like kind of doing?
Uh,
Because you're kind of like showing,
sure. What do you want to see?
I don't know, are you going to throw out some soil? Are you going to, I don't know. You said that you were going to, I don't,
I was just pulling weeds
okay,
while you
well,
were talking.
yeah, well,
I might actually need the lawnmower for that. I don't want to get it all with just the hoe.
well, honey, I
All
don't,
all these green weeds. I don't really want to wait till they dry out to get them. It'll be easy if I wait till they dry out, right? But if I can get the lawnmower going, I could just mow them down, no problem. Or my weed eater. Yeah, I should. You know what? I haven't tried to run the weed eater. It's
yeah.
about time.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you guys, my backyard's a mess. But it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's a lot of work, you guys.
I'll be back.
But yeah, so I like my husband participating as much as possible because like sometimes I get he's the person that's outside doing all these things and like sometimes he's like he'll surprise me and show me these things, but I don't know what he's doing out there half of the time and I'm thinking he's not really doing anything, you know. In my brain, he's just messing around doing what guys do outside. You know, I don't really go outside when it's cold or in general. So when he's like in my class or in my show doing this with me, I get to learn what he's doing because we have a failure to communicate sometimes. Like I want something else done, and then he has like a list of things that he has to do that like he's been meaning to do for like months already. You know, so you know, I gotta be more mindful and be more respectful of me, like
I don't know where to put it.
demanding, and you know, it's frustrating because I'm not an able body, and it sucks to see him do it. I'm like, man, I wish I was out there. You know, I have the wheelchair, but it's a total different thing when you can't really do too much other than that's why I stick to like container gardening. It's not that much physical work. Because I don't have to go out there and go out there daily all the time and go from one yard to the other. You know, I was thinking about creating like a train or something like that, right? And then like just having like a train go through like a little path so I don't have to like crawl around because I do have a wheelchair, but my wheelchair is pretty big, so I would have to make my paths pretty big, you know. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be a little bit of everything. It's gonna be pots and you
Yeah.
know in the ground, um, like on the. I gotta fix the hill too, and it's just a work in progress, you guys. You know, just getting out the doors. Like I just can't wait to summer. Like summer is like I'm out there all the time. I'll wake up at like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so nice when it's cold and like right now it's so depressive. And I know I need to go out there, but I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't go out there. It's just too cold for me. Too cold for me. But I'm gonna see if Daryl. I'm gonna probably draw like Sabrina was showing yesterday. She has like these little cutout things that I could use for visuals. If I don't have graph paper, and I do have graph paper, but I'm a very visual person. I like to like have colors and like when like I said, I'm not. I'm like a lot like Charity. I'm totally not structured. Like I just go at the whim, and most of the things that I do, honestly, I just like to try things. So I got to learn in the habit of like calendaring my stuff and knowing when I plant this plant, when am I supposed to harvest this. Me, I'm just like, okay, it looks good to me. It tastes good. It looks like it looks good, and I'm gonna pull and eat it. I don't know. I don't really count the days of when to harvest things. It just looks good and looks harvestable and looks good. I just take it. Does anybody have a problem with that as well, or not knowing like how big is this lettuce supposed to get, or a cabbage or this collard green to where I know I need to eat it or cut it back to those things. I just like the colors, and sometimes I just don't want to touch it because I'll probably never be able to grow it again. I'm just excited that it's growing, and I'm like, I don't even want to touch it. I'll just take photos of it. Yeah. Oh, Daryl, he's assembling his YOB. I think it's YOB.
Yeah, I haven't used this one in a long time, and I think my gas powered one is buried in the garage. So
yeah,
I
so
wanted to get the gas powered one
I got
because
Daryl.
I feel feeling it.
Didn't I get that for like your birthday or something, honey?
You got this?
I get him a lot of
Okay.
things.
I think it was an early Christmas present the first year we moved here.
Yeah,
You and your dad went shopping for me. You got me a shitload. Got me a shitload. You got me the Ryobi set and the Makita drill
the
set.
Makita drill.
Remember? And
Yeah.
then also my socket set. And I need to get a new one because they're all over the place.
Yeah, my husband is like so easy to please. Like he like when he goes to the liquor store or to get his
Yeah,
cigarettes,
get this thing off.
you know what he comes back with? He comes back with like little the stuff that you get at the 99-cent store. So he's not like me where I go, oh, I want incense, I want candles, I want scratchers. He'll go and you know he'll come back with rulers, black markers, pens. I'll tell you exactly what he gets. I already know what he gets when he gets. Yeah, it's just too cute. Like I don't know. He just goes in this one little area and just wants his little gadgets. I wish I was
Yeah.
kind of like that.
There we go. I got it.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to hunt some down too. Look at this. Oh yeah. I already got some blue wire in there.
Benny can relate to you, Daryl, about getting the
Yeah.
gadgets and these small
Oh,
things.
this is in better shape than the wire I was gonna go looking for. Hell yeah.
All right, Sabrina, I'll see you later. Tell Tony I say hi. So yeah, honey, you're gonna be on YouTube. So this is like, this is a
Yeah.
guide thing, so guys can relate. It's just not us gardeners. That's
Well,
it's
I know I used foul language a few times. I wish you would go and bleep me out. Sorry, I
yeah.
can't control it
And I
sometimes.
was gonna say watch your language, but I didn't want. I'm pretty good with those. But you haven't said it more than twice. So like the third time is when I'm like, okay, you need to start with the language.
Right.
But sometimes it's like not that you're doing it on purpose, and sometimes it's just like the word that just comes out,
Yeah.
when you're trying to describe something, or you're just like, you're just talking to yourself, but you're like, oh no, I'm being recorded, and just having a
Well, I feel like a hypocrite because I tell you to watch your profanity all the time.
yeah. Oh, honey, I don't have. Yeah, Vanessa probably has a worse one than me. She's a Scorpio. Oh wait, we have 3 Scorpios in the house.
Uh,
Vanessa's a Scorpio.
Hell yeah.
Charity's
I'm gonna have
a Scorpio. So watch out, you guys. Benny, he's a. I want. Are you an Aquarius? Oh, you're a Pisces. He's water. Hey, we're all water, yo. We got water in the house. Daryl's Earth. Wait, Daryl is Daryl's April, so he's a Taurus. I never thought that I'd ever marry a Taurus in my life. Like Tauruses are just like, but he's like a different Taurus. Like I don't know, he's not like I don't know. Tauruses and Geminis, they're very I don't know. The males are difficult. I don't know. Never had a female Taurus before. Never had a friend. I can't relate. But most of like my cousin's a Gemini, and 2 personalities, and I'm just like, when he's having that Gemini day, for sure. And I think Scorpios have them like every day. But yeah, this is our lovely yard, you guys, on the other side, and it's rained, and that's pretty cool to see all these. There's still life, there's still green stuff that can grow. It's not the stuff that I wanted to grow, but at least there is a sign that I can still grow things, and that area, I have to do a lot of stuff, and maybe I want like a gazebo, like one of those really cool, like wooden deck gazebos or something like that. Are they called gazebos? Where like they're wooden and they're round and you see them like in weddings and stuff. What do they call them? Charity? Is it a gazebo? Like the rich people.
Yes.
Yeah, like the guy up the street from me has like a gigantic wooden gazebo thing. I think that'd be really pretty, and then I could walk out and then be the pool, and then I don't know. I don't want too much, too much. I really love grass. I do love grass. I love the smell of grass. I would like some grass though. Nothing like laying on the grass. Sabrina doesn't like the grass. I love the grass. Living in Simi Valley, that's when we had. It was just, playing soccer. I love being on the grass. But I really like that native grass that's long, like the prairie grass. It's a native prairie grass, but it attracts snakes, and I don't want that stuff. But it looks so cool, but there's a lot of things that I want, but I know like if I get certain things, I'm just going to attract unwanted, I want to say species, but all different types of. Not that I don't love the animals, because I feed them all the time. It's just when you do this gardening, you guys, and then it takes you like 6 months to grow that one dang thing, and then you wake up the next day and you see that chickmunk or that squirrel chomping on your broccoli. It's about to be a throwdown. No, like I've had that happen, and it's just like, oh man. So like that's why I get so discouraged planting anything outside. Especially with that rat situation that we had, and we don't have it anymore. I'm not saying that there are not, but they haven't been in the house. Maybe one, but the rat population has been depleted. I think I killed them all with all my goodies of my recipe. Vanessa and Benny knows about it. I made him a really good pie, baking soda, and what was it, rat poison. Oh man, these things are, oh man, they got through my walls. Charity, you saw it, right? Yeah. So
Here.
yeah, honey, what?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
glad.
gonna use my tool properly so it's not hooked up.
Hang on, I gotta unpin myself because we want to see the full view. We want to see the full view of Daryl and my yard, you guys. So I call it like the take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. I call it my football field. It literally looks like a football field. Not a football field, but a baseball field.
Yeah, I might not be able to get that unstuck for a while. Got to use these notches.
Daryl's doing a 101 training on how to
Yeah, it's been
assemble
a
your
long
weed
time since
whacker,
I've
you
done
guys.
that.
I've never assembled a weed whacker before.
There's a lot of different ways to do this. I'm just gonna have to leave that piece there.
So I'm thinking about like putting some sunflowers along my fence. I really love sunflowers. But Sabrina says they attract like freaking wasps, man. Like what freaking plant does not attract bees? I hate bees. I know that we need them, but when I get bees, I get bees. And like I've actually had a dog die because of a bee sting. Like it's just I'm scared to even plant like tons of flowers, because like one time we've had like a
I'm surprised. I'm surprised we haven't had any more bees try to nest since then. But
yeah, so we had like one huge like wasp invasion or bee
no,
invasion.
I'm actually kind of waiting for them. I'm like, I wish a bee would try to build a hive in my house because like I might go ahead and like keep it and harvest the honey and become a
Yeah,
beekeeper.
yeah, somewhere else. Somewhere up there, up in the high desert.
No, if that happened, we would literally just call a beekeeper and have them come capture the bees,
Yeah.
and then I would be like, "Yo, can I be your apprentice?" You know what I mean?
Benny says he can give us some of his grass, dude. Oh my gosh. Red Rover, please send that grass right on over.
Well, we just need to get the turf. Like, what? Uh, our neighbor Tony across the street has turf, and his shit. You don't need to water it. That's-
So this is what men do. I wonder if Sabrina weed wax. Oh man, like I couldn't do that. I mean, I probably could do it if I could stand, but I think he has like fun like doing this. Like I don't know. Me, I wouldn't have the patience. I'd probably hire somebody to do it because I kind of want to like till the soil and like just turn it and you know because there's tons of weeds. But I can grow grass, and they actually had a sprinkler system, and it was really nice. And I did grow grass for a certain period of time, and then the sprinkler system. Yep. So now it's just the people down the street. They have their yards like jamming. The people up the street have their yards jamming. Mine's like never jamming, never jamming. But yeah, this is this is fun. I need to remove all those trees on that hill. Like I need to get on that hill. Ugh. That hill is like the devil. It's just not. I just don't like that hill. And the trees on the hill. What is he trying to do? I think he's just weed whacking you guys. Not quite sure. But this is like men's stuff. Vanessa, does your husband do this stuff too?
No.
Damn. Mine's the only one. I think Sabrina's does. Benny, do you do this kind of stuff at your house? Do you mow the lawn? Probably. But he has like a whole family house, a load of people. So, yeah. You have a big yard, dude. Like, how big is your yard? Like an acre or something? Yeah. It looks like you have it looks like you have like forest in like your backyard. Like, what's like behind your backyard? Is it like a forest? A trees? Yeah, trees. What are like some of the like the craziest animals that come out of there that like you've seen? Like what are the common types of animals that come out of the trees in Massachusetts? Like I think Florida, I think snakes, alligators. When I go to Alabama, it'd probably be like probably snakes. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked up these weeds before?
I think those are mustard. I'm not quite sure.
Well, they're a cousin to the mustard plant, but I looked it up the other day. Why don't you research it right now? It's called London Rocket.
London
It's
rocket.
invasive.
Okay.
It's called London Rocket. You want to look it up and read about it?
Not really. I'm just watching.
Okay.
But I know you so like you said there was like I think you said there was the edible part was the flower or something. I think it was the seeds. I'm not quite sure what he said. And chipmunks, rabbits, groundhogs. So they have female groundhogs, right? I know that's a stupid question. So like on Groundhog Day, is it always a male groundhog or is there ever a female groundhog? Like, is there like a certain area in Pennsylvania where like, like they go to one specific spot and they be like, okay, there's tons of groundhogs over here. Like, whose ever head comes up first? How does that work? Or they just go to a specific area and they choose the groundhog. I was asking my husband, I was like, I've never like heard a female groundhog's name or like did this groundhog live this year? Like I didn't hear any bad things about this groundhog here. Oh, you have coyotes. Okay, yeah, I don't. Yeah, we have coyotes too. But I don't see. We don't really see any. I don't really see anything. Not that. Thank God I don't. Because that's like they can just jump my fence. Like and they can just take my dogs. Like even with like the oh, do you have deers? No, I wish we had Daryl, come on.
I use your wheelchair to get the soil you bought yesterday back here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to be like me and trying to roll out.
No, I was gonna do my wheelchair tricks, but you ruined my. Yeah, you
Thanks.
totally.
Sorry,
I
you
was,
guys. You would have
I was gonna do
you
the world's
you would
longest
have
wheelchair willy.
you would have missed a really good fallout.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at balancing on the wheelchair when I do the willy, but I do, I like to do that when I'm bored.
But he's always bored. He has ADHD, so like he's always up and up and up and up and up.
All right, I need a break.
Oh man, we were just getting started. Oh, he's like, I need a break. All right, you guys. So I don't know what.
These weeds, the weeds I'm picking up, they're called London Rocket, London Rocket. Just look it up, read about it, because they're kicking my ass.
So how do we London? All right.
Oh, sorry. I'll show you guys what it looks like now before I take my break. I'm sorry. Let me spin my camera around again. I don't know if anybody will notice the difference. But,
I'm sorry.
I
Honey, stop. You're gonna make me pee my pants. That was fun. I don't know if you guys didn't notice anything, but yes, oh hell yeah, we did. Look at that shit. Daryl, you did a good job, real quick.
Oh,
See?
thank you.
Look at it. My husband's a shit. I'm telling you, like, did you
I
see
gotta go
that
pick up my
before?
tools.
Once you rewind it, you'll be like, dang, Daryl, you did an amazing job. He probably like put that shit on fast forward.
Well, I'm not done yet. There's still a
Okay.
lot of weeds growing.
No, but it looks really good, honey. You did a really good job. And like he does put a lot of work and I'm always on him, but I think
Everybody, we're gonna be getting rain tomorrow. I might
yeah,
need to work on the roof.
yeah. So it is gonna rain tomorrow. I gotta drain that out. But we can show them what's growing over here. We still have
There's still a lot of London Rocket growing over here.
yeah, yeah.
I'll get those ones later. But these ones,
Mhm. But they're really easy to pull, but like I just gotta get that create like a solution to I gotta get those owls out of there and I don't think they're doing too good. But no,
yeah.
and I gotta transplant all those aloes. I'm gonna cut them all back.
Well,
I got some clay pots because
well,
that's
check it out because I changed our watering setup here. So now we got so we still have the drip irrigation timer, except for instead of the 1/4 inch line, I just plugged in our actual 3/4 inch hose here, going to our hose bib, so we can have the whole hose on a timer. And then let me hop around to the front so I can show you what I do with the rest.
and so look at our messy house. We're still like moving all this freaking shit. But yeah. Oh, Vanessa. Vanessa has a question, honey.
I don't have a question. I just wanted to tell you, do you have to stop recording and start again for the hour?
The rest of it's right